Time to pick up your binoculars and check downfield. We're back in the outfit doing even more split screen versus destruction mode. In this part, we're going to be checking out Hell's Half Acre.
Finally!
Yes. It's a map with numerous blind spots, numerous departments. We're much like the mall in Dead Rising. There are places where you will be well contained by walls, roofs. I mean, there are no roofs in this map. But if you find yourself in different departments, you will not be able to hit your opponent, which is perfectly convenient for destruction mode, because in destruction mode you are allowed to ignore your opponent pretty much completely.
This V1 facility off the coast of France has been launching its rockets at London for far too long. The outfit is on the way, and only they can shut this operation down.
We're gonna shut it down by blowing up every freaking thing in sight.
Okay, so we need to get a heavier vehicle, like a half-track.
Get in motion right away, you fools! Axes have taken the lead.
Allies have taken the lead. Haha.
Haha. Axes have taken... I really just... Somebody made a little oopsie. Spending points and then watching it get squandered. That's okay. 200 is a relatively negligible amount of points. I'm going to take my stun pistol. I'm going to make this rather difficult for the Americans.
Alright, so... given what we just saw happen in the last destruction mark, I would think that the big thing that you guys would be going after would be a combination of the armory and the motor pool. Motor pool so that you can actually get access to tanks, and the armory so that you can get the upgraded tank.
Hell yeah. What also may work in... Well, no. I was going to say airstrikes. The problem with airstrikes is you have to spend points in order to get points.
And unless you're taking down houses specifically, you're not going to recoup your points that way.
More like if... Oh, sorry. There I go. I got so carried away with where I drop my things. I just crushed somebody with that. Yay.
Although Mike is still valuing the radio tower, so...
You seem to be missing the point of destruction, comrades. You see, you should not be ignoring things by driving carefully. Actually, the more recklessly you drive, the more points you will earn.
Now, can we blow up the walls of the map?
Nope.
Damn it! They're right there!
I know. Well, that's a wall. That's a line of demarcation, because obviously they don't want you to go into the poorly rendered beachfront or whatever the hell is beyond these walls.
It's a fucking French field of some kind.
Got 900 points for blowing up the enemy combatant. Now, come on, concentrate on the little stuff. Little things add up.
Although they do, it's relatively difficult to actually, focus on the little stuff with unless you actually have something that can plow through it very nicely, like the Calliope.
Calliope is gonna have a little race on its hands. But where it wins is its ability to attack with high ferocity from a distance. Take out the sandbags! Yeah! No.
You can't kill the Iron Stars either? Ugh!
Is that what those are called? Iron Stars?
Well, WoW would call them Iron Stars, but WoW would also have them be projectiles, so...
Well, those Iron Stars are more recognizable from dramatic takes on the beach fronts of Normandy during D-Day invasion. The function of them was to stop the amphibious boats from actually riding up onto the beach itself and pushing forward in order to give the Americans and the Canadians and the British and everybody who was there, they could have had more armor going into the beach through the machine gun fire, but instead they were walking into a meat grinder. Because they were blocked by not just one, but a row of those Iron Stars. Although the Iron Stars also did somewhat help protect soldiers that were moving up because they were bulletproof.
Well,
albeit they were thin. Bullet resistant, yes. Does not mean you were necessarily safe also because of the explosives that were coming down. Okay, so the Americans have really paid off on that investment of putting in a Calliope.
Mm-hmm.
It was only a minute ago they had a mere 200 points. Now they're almost about to take the lead. Especially against Mortar, who does not quite understand the concept that having a mean, grumpy face on your countenance does not necessarily mean you're going to scare the game into giving you points.
Right. Also, why isn't Mike trying to take down the V1 rocket platforms?
That is a good question. Maybe he's distracted. Perfect. Also, he's really low on health right now.
It doesn't matter how low he is on health. He can repair the Calliope. It's like 1,000 points to repair from here.
It costs points to repair vehicles.
And he's still in the lead after doing repairs. See?
Axis have taken the lead. Momentary and ephemeral, I say. It's a real swing back and forth, this game.
Oh, so our level 2 half track is unable to actually drive through the wooden pallets. Yeah.
Well, it can run through barrels, both the wooden and the explosive metal ones. You're gonna need holy shit! Help! Help! Mommy! Run!
There's no running from the Calliope, Mr. Cloud. It has a faster reload time than it has than you do.
It's coming to get me. What do you think you're gonna do with your little cannons there, son? Your men can't even get in position to use the cannons. Boom. Pop goes the cannon. Yeah, I have to think after all these games, it still hasn't clicked in that just because you set up a line of defense does not mean that your opponent can just get around it and completely ruin the point of having a bunch of cannons standing in a row.
Yeah, having a bunch of cannons in a row, although it was really useful for defending a single point, that's not what destruction is about. Destruction is about, exploding up the entire map.
See, I can drive backwards, run things over, including my enemy, making him ragdoll on the ground like a fish, and I can still blow things up with my cannon. That's destruction efficiency. Hell yeah.
I do wonder, are you guys allowed to actually take down the aircraft that are background objects?
That is a good question. I think the answer is yes, you can.
Sweet. Although that would mean that you'd have to actually use either the Calliope's rocket launchers or an actual AA gun, and getting the AA gun for Mr. Cloud right now would mean recapturing the armory.
I've seen closer games than this. This is not looking too good for the Germans right now. The Calliope has done an outstanding job of not only getting the lead, but maintaining it.
Yeah.
No. No. No.
And booyah! He now has recaptured the motor pool. So in the event you do take down his Calliope, he can simply spawn another one. Although it would be relatively difficult for you to do so, since, it's a Calliope and not a Jeep.
Yeah. Try attacking it with a rifle. It didn't work. Did I just... I think I actually just hijacked him.
Looks like you hijacked it.
Well, that's not according to the rules we had established, although Mike could care less that I just hijacked his tank. His lead is so massive now.
Yeah, his score is 6,000 points in the lead, so unless you can actually destroy, either the boundary walls or the remaining buildings in the next minute and a half, you're toast.
Yeah, I mean, you had liberty to just put down the controller and let your opponent squirm a bit. Yeah, come on, you're almost there. Only 5,000 points to go. You can do it. I believe in you. Oh, too bad.
Apparently, Mike's emplacements are actually taking down those aircraft. Huh.
And they can. You can use AA guns to take down aircraft. So that's one way that you can. I'm pretty sure you can use that to lock out your opponent if you can predict the flight path of these planes.
The flight path is always the same, though. So
this is the outfit. Everything that you see, including the Calliope we're driving, any vehicles or gun emplacements, these were all delivered by aircraft. And if you shoot down the aircraft, then you not only do you stop the thing from falling onto the battlefield, you also cause your opponent to forfeit the points they spent in the first place. Yeah, Mike doesn't seem to be too concerned that he had lost his Calliope. He has the game. There are only 5 seconds left now. Come on, try blowing up just this one last building. Good job.
You did get the factory power source, but you didn't get the factory itself. Damn it.
You still lose. And in the next part, doing even more versus mode.
Now be safe, everybody.